we have to construct the equipotentials of the different shapes. So what is the different shapes of the equipotential surfaces? Now if we are finding, or if we are considering the point charge plus q is here, then at a certain distances you are getting these type of equipotentials showing by the red line, and electric field intensity is shown by this blue line. So this is electric field intensity, red one is electric potentials. So these electric potentials are the spherical electric potential or the spherical equipotentials, where V1 is greater than V2, or you can say it is the diverging surfaces, or these surfaces are the diverging, because you can say the electric field intensity is the diverging. Now in another figure, if charge is negative, then this is the direction of electric field, right? That we can consider that they are the converging electric field, and here these are the equipotentials V1, V2 and so on. So these are equipotentials when the charge is the point charge. So if electric charge is a point charge, then electric field is radial and equipotentials are spherical, right? In second case, if electric charge is given to an infinitely long line, that is line charge, then what will be the equipotentials? Now consider this diagram. This is the line which is infinitely long line, and plus q charge is given to the line. Now the equipotential, this is the axis of this, you can say this, if this is the common axis, then you can draw the circle having the constant axis. So this circle is the equipotential. If we are considering another point, so this is another circle of equipotential. Every point is on the same potential. Here the every point is on the same potential. So all the circles are representing the equipotentials. So locus of all these points will be the shape of the cylinder. So this cylinder is the equipotential when the charge is the line charge. Now if I am extending this axial distance, then just like a pen cap, the cap is little bit greater radii, or the greater axis, you can say. So this will be the another coaxial cylinder having the constant potential difference, or the equipotential surface. So when again come to the point, if the charge is a line charge, then electric field is radial out and equipotential are cylindrical surface with common axis. Alright. Then third one is uniform electric field. For the uniform electric field, again you consider the diagram from the textbook. This is the uniform symmetrical electric field. All the lines are parallel to one another because it is a uniform. Now, what is the equipotentials? They are perpendicular to the electric field. So in the path, this is the surface which is perpendicular to this line. So this surface we call as the equipotential surface or equipotential plane. So here, 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 all are the equipotential surfaces in the common or a uniform or symmetrical electric field. So see, for uniform electric field or symmetrical electric field, equipotentials are plane equipotentials. We are getting a plane. Now, construction of equipotentials for a dipole or two similar charges. Now see this diagram from your textbook. This is dipole, negative charge and positive charge, right? Now we know that the first simple thing is along the equatorial surface potential is 0. So this is the equatorial surface. Here the potential is 0. So this is one of the equipotential surface. Now we want to construct the different equipotential surfaces. So this is simple construction as we constructed the lines of force. So lines of force, these are the lines of forces. They are starting from positive charge and they are ending to a negative. They are closing or approaching towards the negative charge. So these are the lines of forces. As we are going away, the field will become weaker and the lines of force, they are not meeting to one another. Now to draw the equipotentials around this point, then it depends upon the formula as dV is equal to EdR. For equipotential, for equal dV, dr, electric field is constant, then dr must be increase. How it is? See here, this is the electric field. Electric field become weaker and weaker. So to maintain this, electric field is close to the surface, it is more. So the distance is smaller because EdR must be equal to dV. So to maintain dV same, EdR must be constant. So here electric field is greater, so distance is smaller. Here electric field is become weaker and weaker, so electric field is less, so this distance must be the greater. Same on for this charge also. Here the electric field is very strong, so these lines of forces are, these lines are of this circle, they are closer, and here electric field is become weaker. So this line, this lines or this circle, this distance is increasing, right? Because it depends upon the, to get the constant potential E and dr, it depends upon E and dr. If E is becoming weaker, then distance must be greater and vice versa. Here also the equipotentials for the two charges, for equal two charges, plus and plus. Here also the same thing, the lines of force, these are the lines of force, they are going away because it is a positive charge. So the closer to the charge, the electric field intensity is more, so to this distance must be the smaller, and here this distance must be the greater. So this is the construction of equipotential surfaces. Now different ways or different examples are given. These are two plates. One plate is positively charged, other plate is negatively charged. Then it is a plate, so the equipotential surface will be like this, just like a plane. So these are equipotential surface between these 2 points. Now one more diagram is given in your text. If one plate is replaced by the sphere of potential V, so this sphere will produce an equipotential at the different distances, and this plane will produce the equipotential which are parallel to one another. So this is the combined diagram for the equipotential for the sphere and the plate. So this is a simply construction how we can construct the equipotentials depending upon the basic way, that is potential for equal potential, it is equal to product of E and dr, right? So this is about the equipotentials and how to construct or the shapes of the equipotentials. Now one very common example that I think you can observe in so many times, that is when high tension line passing very above to our house, then what we observe, the small sparrow or the small birds, they can stand easily with their 2 legs. Why? Because the line having the constant potential and both the legs are touching to the wire. So both the legs are at the same potential. So current is not flow and hence they will not observe, they will not feel the shock. Okay. So this, in this way you can understand the equipotentials and the constructions or the shapes of the equipotentials. Thank you.